Is God concerned about our thoughts? Or let's go one step farther. As long as we don't misbehave, is it okay to think whatever we want to think? Welcome to this, your daily 180 Bible study. This week we're talking about good thoughts, the importance of having good thoughts, because it is our thoughts that will direct our life. The blessed man, we're told in Psalm 1, his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. What is it that you think about most? Do you realize that it does matter to God what you think? Back in the days of Noah, we read in Genesis chapter 6 and verse 5, we find out that there is an intimate connection between behavior and thoughts. In Genesis chapter 6 and verse 5 we read, "Then the Lord saw the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every intent of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually." Do you see? There's wickedness, and it's because their thoughts were evil continually. How does God feel about that? Look at verse number 6. "And the Lord was sorry that he had made man on the earth, and he was grieved in his heart." Has it ever occurred to you our thoughts can grieve God? You know, it's hard for us to comprehend God as an emotional being, but He is. Now, he's not emotional in the sense of being out of control, but He's an emotional being in the sense that He tells us that there are certain things that grieve Him and break His heart. Our thoughts, you see, those private thoughts that maybe no one knows except for you and God, can grieve Him. In Matthew chapter 12, verse number 34, there we find out something about thoughts. As a matter of fact, let's pick up at verse number 33. "Either make the tree good, and its fruit is good, or else make the tree bad, and its fruit is bad, for a tree is known by its fruit. Brood of vipers, how can you, being evil, speak good things? For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks." See, those thoughts that are on the inside, they're going to come out. Look at verse number 35. "A good man out of the good treasure of his heart brings forth good things, and an evil man out of the evil treasure brings forth evil things. But I say to you that for every idle word men may speak, they will give an account of it in the day of judgment. For by your words you will be justified, and by your words you will be condemned." And where does that come from? He says it comes from your thoughts. Join us again tomorrow.